Hi, my name's Caroline Sanders and I'm a practicing children's nurse. I'm currently working with a team of gynecologists, urologists and paediatric surgeons to develop and design a new dilator, which we're calling the Exi-Strech. We believe that it overcomes the clinical and financial shortcomings of the existing products on the market.
Hi, I'm Jenny Shimin. I've been dealing with problems like this for a while. I co-found a charity called Diversions for children with bladder and bowel diversions and dysfunctions. Kids with these kind of problems, they face isolation, embarrassment. They kind of feel very different to the other children that they come into contact with. At the moment, for anything that involves some form of dilation, Hagar dilators are probably the number one option by surgeons and nurses. As for other options, surgery is probably the closest. So the Exi-Strech would basically give another option that's a lot easier, a lot more child and adult friendly, and doesn't look as sort of clinical and scary.
We are developing reusable and disposable version, which come individually packaged or as a set ranging from size 7 to 14 millimetres. The reusable Exi-Strech is a discreet single patient use dilator which the family or the individual takes home, where it can be washed and then reused. From a clinical perspective, this reduces the risk of cross-contamination, as each patient is given the dilator they need for use at home, which they then dispose of at the end of their treatment.
So the Exi-Strech is a lot lighter, aesthetically a lot less scary and clinical, and a lot easier to get hold of. I think just as a whole, the Exi-Strech for parents and children, trying to explain to a child what you're going to do to them and then showing them some horrific surgical tool is quite scary, whereas they don't look as horrifying, they don't look as scary. And I do think that children will adapt a lot better to using them and also maybe using them themselves when they're a little older.
The disposable dilators are for single use, with infants, children and adults, used by clinical staff in hospitals. It's made from PCL, a biodegradable material that has been approved by the American Food and Drug Administration for medical use. From a clinical perspective, we have chosen to make the disposable Exi-Strech out of PCL, as it will melt to a putty-like consistency if washed in hot water, making the dilator unusable. This means that once the dilators have been used, they have to be thrown away, eliminating the risk of cross-contamination. Both of our dilators are light, easy to use, comfortable, non-toxic, biodegradable and environmentally friendly. We also believe our dilators will offer you better value for money.